For those of you who know me, you'll be aware that one of my favourite tropes in all of cinema is quite simply a big sad man looking after a little kid. Or, what I'm going to coin, the Pascalification. I'll explain later. Now, I know what you're thinking. That is incredibly specific. And you're right. So what actually is this really vague description of a trope? And why do I even like it so much? And most importantly, why should you care?
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54.
So, how do you cook the perfect Pascalification? Here's what you'll need. 1 generous helping of a big grumpy man. Add a tablespoon of an incredibly tragic past. And don't forget to sprinkle in a half a teaspoon of an excitable, naive kid. Now you have the ingredients, but you need to start cooking. Throw in an incredibly long journey and carefully mix in an unlikely bond. Now, let simmer for approximately 90 minutes, and there you have it. A film that will make you cry, over and over again. Perfect.
Is there anything you want me to do?
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Take, for example, the unlikely pair of Joel and Ellie in The Last of Us. Joel, big grumpy man check, wants to see his brother Tommy, because, let's face it, he won't be seeing any other of his family. Sad past check. Whilst Ellie, naive kid check, needs to get to the other fireflies to help find the cure to the outbreak. Not exactly the same goals, right? But through a series of unfortunate events, Joel ends up agreeing to take Ellie, long journey check. And by the end of it, the two become inseparable. Unlikely bond check. And there we have it, the beginning of the great Pascalification.
You can talk?
I'm not gonna lie, I did come up with that on the spot, but I like it. Pedro does like these roles. Sound familiar?
I would like to see the baby.
Aside from the fact that in 2 of these I get to see Pedro's lovely face, what I love about this trope is how diverse it can be. Take 2 films like Peanut Butter Falcon and Up. On the surface, these 2 are completely different. One has a talking dog, and the other includes backyard wrestling. But if you look a little closer, you can see the Pascalification all over them. Carl and Tyler, both very grumpy, both very sad, come across a young kid, Russell and Zach, to help them rediscover themselves. I think what works with these films is the contrast in dynamic. With Russell and Zach, the energy and excitement helps bring out a more tender side to these emotionally distant men, which can often make these scenes surprisingly wholesome. Not only does the grumpy man learn more about himself, but the young kid does too. And who doesn't love to see a positive father-kid relationship on screen?
Did that dog just say hi there?
Oh, yes.
Bruh!
What I love about the Pascalification is how much it focuses on storytelling. In a world as big and expansive as Star Wars, the main focus is simply a paternal story of love and protection. Sometimes it's the simple concepts that have the most emotional weight behind them. Every time one of these types of movies come out, I'm excited to see a new twist on the trope, and I'm happy Pedro has been somewhat typecast in this role, as there's no one better to lead it forward. Thanks for watching.